Hey everyone, David Ryshpan here with you again on YouTube. Clearly this is a bit of a different video. This is inspired by Rhett Shull. He posted a video earlier this week about how more musicians need to be on YouTube and how he wanted to see more artists and producers just documenting the process of making music. And I have wanted to do videos like this for a while, so thank you, Rhett, for the push over the cliff, I guess. This is actually a video I've tried to shoot in different ways many times over the past couple of months, and Rhett's video kind of gave me a different spin to put on it. So join me on the adventure. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. I know I'm overexposed. This is a different camera and it's unexpectedly sunny. The whole point of this video is it's going to be more or less live with minimal edits. And what I wanted to do was limit myself to using only Oberheim plugins, plugins of various Oberheim synths and from different manufacturers. And none of this is sponsored. I have bought all of these plugins with my own money over the years. But I just wanted to compare and contrast the different flavors of Oberheim that are out there on the plugin market, and to give myself the challenge of just making something in a time constraint with only Oberheim and see what we come up with. So let's jump into Logic and see what we can do. So I'm going to set a stopwatch and I'm going to give myself, let's say 25 minutes. And time is going to start now. So I brought up a bunch of plugins when I prepped this session last night, so I'm not starting fully from scratch. And so what I have over here, pardon the noise of the mouse, is I have samples from Mars, their Oberheim DMX kit, running inside of Native Instruments battery. And this is the Oberheim, the DMX Funky Color Kit. So that's what we're going to use. I have one of the Oberheim SEM. I think this is the Cherry Audio one for bass. Yes, this is the Cherry Audio SEM monophonic Oberheim, the Oberheim one voice basically. And that's from Cherry Audio. That was a free giveaway at the end of last year. I have the Arturia OP-Xa loaded up. I have Brainworx Oberhausen. This is from Plugin Alliance. And then I have the Oberheim, the Arturia SEM Volume 2, which is available in the V collection. And then I also have another instance of the Cherry Audio set up for a lead. So, all right, when I think Oberheim, I think Prince, I think Quincy Jones, who passed away last night. I'm filming this on Tuesday, November 5th. So we're going to go for kind of that 80s boogie sort of vibe. So my session is set at 126 BPM. All this stuff I prepped yesterday, and basically the time I have spent explaining what we have in this session is the time I spent setting it up. So we're basically now back to real time. So let's get a drum groove going. All right. All right. I'm going to turn my headphones up because I can't really hear. Let's see how that sounded. Not half bad, actually. Okay, let's do that again now that I can hear what I'm doing. So simple 8-bar drum loop. Let's give that a quick quantize. Just because you know, 80s stuff was very on the grid. All right, let's put in some hi-hats. Yeah, okay, here we go. Maybe not open hi-hats every bar, maybe just every 2 bars. Let me look up on the grid. Oh, this closed hat. I don't know why that's... Okay. Huh, it's not giving me... My E2 key seems to be... Or my E3 key seems to be dead. Oh, that's why. It's looking at for E2, but it needs to be E3. Now this should work. Aha! There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Should we add some shakers? Yeah. Okay. Shakers on the offbeat and tambourine on beat 4. Let me do that one more time, and let me pitch down that tambourine a bit. There we go. And let's pitch up that shaker. Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good drum loop to start with, I think. Let's give that a final bit of tightening up, and this is what we have. All right, cool. And now we'll loop that out. I'm going to loop it out this way instead of just dragging out the region to loop, which you can do in Logic. Not like that. Like, you need to look for the little... Let me zoom back in to show you. If you hover over the top of the region, and you can loop it out like that, but it's a literal copy-paste loop. So whatever you edit in that region will carry over when it loops out. So if I wanted to add tom fills, let's say in here, I would have tom fills essentially every 8 bars, except instead of where I would want them, like in bar 15 or 16, whatever. So we're gonna loop it out, let's say 64. That should be good for half an hour of production work. And then, yeah. And then I can go in, if I might go back once the track has more structure to it and add some extra tom fills or whatever. So when I was pulling up sounds yesterday, just to have a place to start from, I was kind of noodling on this sound on the Oberhausen. Which is quite loud. So we'll turn the volume down. And I kind of had this E minor pentatonic loop idea, so we're gonna see where we go. I wanted to be pretty literal and not keep the little idea that I documented last night. I wanted to do this from scratch, but I have a sort of idea of what it was. So let's see how much of I remember. Like that mistake that I came up with of having the kind of add to that shape. So maybe maybe I'll add another pass of the Oberhausen later, just hitting that chord. So let me get the loop. Here we go. Okay, maybe I'll just take the back half of that. Yeah. So let's cut that off at bar 9 so it loops. And we're just gonna take bar 5. I said bar 5 to bar 9. There we go. Right. Okay, we're gonna copy and paste. If you are unaware, if you hold the Option key on a Mac and then just drag, that is basically copy paste. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm holding Option key down and then dragging it out with my mouse, and that's copying it over. Maybe the last 8 bars I won't have that figure. All right, let's add some bass. Whoa, that's an interesting sound. All right, let's first of all dial in this sound. I don't want echo on my bass. And let's say a little bit less resonance. A little less filter envelope. I do want a little more decay. Maybe not that much. Maybe let's check out another bass sound. We can come back to that. That's the Bounce House bass preset in the Cherry Audio SEM. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, this is turning out to be a little more Yaz and less Prince or Quincy, but that's how things go. All right. We are going to turn down that Oberhausen because that is loud, and I don't want it to be that loud. That seems better. Aha, let's... Okay, so we have kind of like A section and B section bass line. That seems to not be 8 and 8 for some reason, but... Okay, now it seems to be equal somehow. 12 and 12. Sure. No, let's fix that. So we're gonna make this one 16. Now, in Logic, you can do Command J, and that will join all regions. And then what I'm going to do is split this region here. Split. Actually, I'm going to quantize it first. And then I'm going to split it. So now this is 16 bars. And then we're just going to play 4 more bars of the other idea. And now we're going to join that. So now we have verse and chorus, chorus and verse, whatever, on bass. We are going to save. All right, we have OP-Xa. This preset is, I think, from the Prince preset pack. It's supposed to be a sound linked, sound from Controversy. And so now we'll add some stabs. let's go. Here we go. Some chord stabs on the downbeat of every bar. Maybe that'll only be in the second half of each thing. Maybe I'll just hit the downbeat. All right, we want to quantize that because that was early. There we go. Now we're going to join that. Okay, so now we have something starting to shape up. I don't mind that. So you'll see I just extended the envelopes on the OP-Xa, a little bit more sustain and a little slower decay, just so the sound didn't choke and close quite as much. And okay, so we're just going to repeat, not the drums. Drums are fine. We're just going to alt drag that. So now we have verse, chorus, verse, chorus. And maybe what we'll do is we'll slide this over by 8 bars, and maybe here we'll have a different section, like a little mini bridge, where the arpeggio sequence goes away, chords change. Let's see, what would I want the chords to be? We're coming out of this. Yeah, that again, improvised. Kind of had an idea of what I wanted it to be, but wasn't sure. So that was, let me pull up the keyboard view. So that was G major. I'm covering it. There we go. Like G major 7 or E minor 9. Again, I'm not playing bass notes at the moment, so I'm just playing. So G major 7, F sharp minor 7, F major 7, E minor 7, G major 7, F sharp minor 7, F major 7, A flat major 7, which I hear more as like an F minor 9 sliding back into E minor when the chorus comes back. So let's track that, and then we'll find some bass notes. Great. There we go. Save. And we're just going to make sure that that's quantized. I don't usually quantize stuff, but I think in this particular style, like having certain things quantized and certain things a little bit looser really suits the vibe, really suits the style of track that this is shaping up to be. So we want bass. Maybe I'm going to create a separate bass tone for the bridge. And actually, let's just work from this preset, but tweak it. So I want it to be longer. So I see that envelope 2 is controlling the filter, so I want it to kind of be... I'm trying to get it... as mini-mogy as possible. That's kind of what I hear. Wow, we are already out of time. It's what happens when you try and talk and program at the same time. Okay, I went over time. I'm gonna finish this and we'll call it a fail for the timer. But we'll just wrap this up. We'll wrap this idea up and then maybe move to a couple of melodies. All right. Okay, nope. Let's try this again. Still not totally happy with that sound, but we're working with our limitations. That's a little bit better. I turned unison off. That's nice and big. There we go. I think with volume adjustments, we can do something with that sound. So here we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Almost. Almost. Okay. post last time. You know, this is all essentially improvised, so I'm kind of zoning in, honing in on the ideas that I want. And if I were paying attention, I would have known it was recording. Here we go. All right, so we're over time. Really, if I were sticking to my original limitations, we would stop here. Maybe we will stop here and I'll just improvise a melody. I'll improvise a melody. Yeah. I'll improvise melodies on the two leads as we play it back, and that'll wrap up this video. All right, thank you so much for watching. I know this is very different than what I've been posting over the past few months. If you like videos like this, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Oberheim plugin is in the comments as well. I don't know what that was at the end. You know, you try things. Yeah, this is obviously, if you know my work and my career, this is a very different style of track than anything I've ever done, but this is what comes out when you give yourself parameters of only using one family of synthesizer and 25-30 minutes to come up with something. This is not mixed, obviously, just for CPU purposes, but yeah, I will come back and mix it, and maybe this will be a release. If you think it should be a release, let me know in the comments if it's worth pursuing and working on. Otherwise, this was just a fun exercise, fun demonstration of different Oberheim plugins. I'm going to play it back one last time. I'll put on screen what my mix decisions were it probably won't be very involved. It'll probably involve the Brainworx Master Desk Pro on the end of it, which is my new favorite mix bus processor. It sounds fantastic. Again, none of this has been sponsored. I have paid for all these plugins with my own money over the years. So I'm just going to play this back one last time with a little bit of a mix on top of it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is David Ryshpan. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.